holiday, you guys. Let's get into it. Check out the description box below for anything that you guys might need from me. Personal readings, the slots are still open for a little bit longer. I see people actually are coming through for personal, so I'm gonna keep them open. And check out those high vibrational channels I have in the description box below. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Appreciate the support, likes, and the subs, and the shares. Thank you so much. Megan to the floor. Nicki in the corner. Yo, like, what really is Megan and Nicki thinking when they go back and forth with each other? Because Nicki did definitely blatantly diss Megan in her song on Pink Friday 2. I forgot the name of it. If you remember the title of the song, put it down below in the comments for me, please. She said, stay in your Tory lane. I'm not Iggy. That's obviously a swing at Megan's face. And now Megan wants to, I guess, kick back at Nicki. And I just kind of want to see the energy in between them. Shout out to Complicated. Shout out to T.H. Miracle. Shout out to Female Rap Elite. Because Megan was on a live. And basically, she didn't say Nicki's name, but we know she's talking about Nicki because it seems like Megan just follows certain things and Nicki doesn't even have to say her name. Megan will know it. She was insinuating, oh, yeah, I'm coming back. And like, basically, she has something to say. So let's see what's about to go on, because at the end of the day, like I said, and I've said in other videos, I wish Nicki would stop paying attention to a lot of these people, not just girls. It's people, the whole world that comes for her. You know, essentially, we all deal with certain things on a different level. And I think depending on where you are in life, the noise of a situation can be a little bit louder than the noise of another situation. And I don't know if both Megan and Nicki have people in their ear that kind of delivers this tea about the both of them to each other. It's a little weird. It's kind of giving middleman. I feel like there could, you know, you guys, when it comes to hairstylists, nail techs, shoe people, real stylists, like any assistants, a photographer, a person to hold your purse. Like, I'm super serious. In Hollywood, the world can be so small. And sometimes these celebrities, especially women, they'll end up dealing with the same hairstylist, or they end up dealing with the same person that dressed them last week, or that person was doing their production 2 weeks ago. So I feel like there could actually be somebody in between Megan and Nicki, whether it's like hair, shoes, production. I don't know. It's something, okay? Because they have a lot of people in their teams, people in Hollywood that do stuff like this. They're connected to so many people. And I feel like psychically there's a connection here, okay? There is somebody in between Megan and Nicki and one of their big teams, both of their big teams, that is going back and forth and in between the other one. And the magician card, that's quite funny. A lot of manipulation around this situation with Nicki and Megan. Almost too much manipulation at this point. Psychically, I feel like they really do kind of need to cut it out, because there's some weird energy around Megan. I told you guys, I did a reading on Partisan Fontaine, and I said that I feel like Megan has some really weird spiritual energy attached to her. You know, she does have Rock Nation does her management. So I feel like when you deal with Rock Nation, it always comes down to some weird ass energy. And with the Magician card, there's some weird ass energy around Megan specifically. And this is why I said I feel like Nicki shouldn't go back and forth with anybody. I mean, I understand. Thank you so much. I'm back. Nicki needs to stop answering to these triggers that she has sometimes, because some of these girls, I will say, they throw very fucked up energy on her, and not all the time, but sometimes it is energy work with the Magician card. I mean, duh, it's right in front of our face, the Magician card. So personally and psychically, yeah, gonna come back and say something, but I feel like Nicki should kind of dead it at the end of the day. And I don't mean apologize or no shit like that. No, I mean just dead the situation. Stop thinking about it. Stop giving energy to it. Because with the Magician card, there's so much weird, dark manipulation in Megan's energy. I don't want Nicki like mingling with that and conspiring and thinking about that kind of vibration that Megan has. It will actually, I'm telling you, I do not know what the fuck I am seeing right now, but I feel like it's some kind of ritual that Megan has done. Yes, yes. There has been some kind of ritual that Megan has done, and her energy is so fucking weird, you guys. I wish I can explain to you how I felt right now, but what I'm seeing psychically is someone almost like conjure a bunch of negative energy as energy protection. You know, some people do protection work. They do salt baths, they do salt circles. Some people take eggs and they clean themselves. I feel like Megan has taken a bunch of weird energies from different portals and different places, or this could be somebody on Rock Nation that has done this as well in her energy. But I'm really just getting whatever the beef is, it needs to go. Okay? This beef needs to go before something really weird manifests in the both of their lives. Like this is just what I'm hearing psychically. And it's crazy because I didn't think I was gonna pick this kind of energy up. I thought I was gonna pick up something else, but once I started really channeling, I'm like, damn. For the both of them, they need to just chill. Cause this is I'm seeing a snake. Isn't Megan? Isn't her whole thing Cobra? I'm literally seeing a snake right here. Yeah, I don't want I don't want Nicki thinking about her, dealing with it. They both shouldn't be thinking about each other, and just dead the situation. Because that's some weird energy, y'all. Like, understand when these celebrities do this symbolism and they show these imageries right in front of your face, they're trying to tell you something. Okay, sometimes people think, oh, it's just to look cool, it's just a visual. No, sometimes it really is actual rituals done in the actual videos. There's rituals being done on the set. I'm telling you. Okay, so that was a very creepy energy, you guys. I don't ever I don't ever want to read that again, like ever in my whole entire life. Okay, next. I might have to do a cleansing after this reading, because that was some creepy ass shit, y'all. Be careful of what you consume, and make sure you meditate and pray every day. I tell you guys this. There's rituals and energy work being done on us as a masses every single day by the powers that be and by the things that we don't see that are evil, okay? So make sure every day you have your protection and you do what you got to do. So next, Cardi over there like, sexy, sexy, sexy. Cardi is over there ready to give Sexy Red half of her Birkin bag collection for for a collaboration. Sexy is hot on the block. Let's keep it a buck. Sexy Red has been touring, and it looks like those stadiums are full as hell. She's hot on the block. So Cardi B was up in the club, trying to forget about what you did to me. I'm sorry, no, that's a real song. Like it's a K-pop song. But basically, Cardi was up in the club trying to forget about Offset. Like, oh my God, he's so crazy, you know. So we saw her up in there twerking that thing to Sexy Red song. But there has been other whispers that Cardi has been actually low-key begging Sexy Red behind the scenes here. And that there's been other conversations about working together. But first, Pound Town had to come out, right? Pound Town had to have its momentum. It had to have its moment. And that's exactly what happened. Pound Town did have its moment, right? I like Pound Town. Pound Town is cool with Nicki Minaj. But as weird as it is, I feel like personally Sexy had to let that energy from Pound Town subside. So maybe she could actually work with Cardi. I don't feel like it's an actual betrayal, but I do feel like Sexy Red is thinking about the industry. She's thinking about just moving in the industry within itself, and she feels like, you know, maybe working with someone else would be a good move, or doing this would be a good move. So I don't know if she's being malicious about it. I feel like Sexy Red is always thinking about her next move personally. And Cardi needs a hit so bad right now. Yeah, look at that Ten of Swords. Cardi needs a hit so bad right now. It's not even funny. Yeah, this is begging energy. You got, what did I tell you? I told you Cardi is ready to give up half of that Birkin collection to Sexy Red for a for a feature. I'm telling you, things over there in Cardi land are not going well. This with the Ten of Swords and the Ace of Pentacles out like this is severe money issues. Severe money issues to the point of where I feel like there is actual worry behind the scenes of how certain things are actually going to get paid for. And I told you guys, they have Cardi and Offset have been having money issues for years. And I feel like it's actually really starting to hit Cardi how bad these money issues are. Look at that, y'all. Ten of Swords, Ace of Pentacles. It's like the weight of having to pay certain bills is actually ripping Cardi apart. I'm hearing it's actually becoming very detrimental to her mental health. But I do think Sexy will do her the favor, and I think that Cardi's gonna actually have to come up with a pretty good way to pay Sexy Red, because it's coming out that Cardi doesn't necessarily have the correct money to pay to Sexy Red, and that's why I'm picking up Cardi begging, like, please, like, Offset done to my money. Like, I'm telling you, like, I'm hearing Cardi beg, like, I've been going through this for years, girl. Like, just help me with this feature, and I promise you, like, she really out here clinging on to whatever she can. Like, y'all saw how she clung on to Glorilla and literally took Tomorrow 2 from Glorilla. Okay? And I feel like Sexy Red should be careful, because Cardi, like I said, you guys, has a lot of negative energy following her. She has a lot of energy of karma and things that she's done to other people following her. So if Sexy Red is gonna do a collaboration, she needs to protect herself with the blood of Jesus, okay? Cause that's gonna be the only thing to cover you, girl. With the way Cardi's energy is set up and these money issues right here, the only thing that's gonna help you, girl, you need to literally double wrap it, triple, quadruple wrap it, like seriously. Sexy. So next, last but not least, why does shit around Beyonce keep setting on fire? Like, what is going on here? You just want to be heard in the background. Exactly. Exactly. He just want to be heard. Why does shit around Beyonce keep setting on fire? Oh my god. First of all, that picture I put in the thumbnail, y'all don't understand how hard I laughed at that picture. When I saw Beyonce standing in front of those two burning buildings and the people with the cameras, I was sitting over here laughing my ass off. I'm like, yo, I gotta use this picture. I don't know where it came from. Shout out to whoever edited that picture. But that picture had me rolling for at least a good like 5 minutes. But yeah. Are these spiritual fires, you guys? Spiritual fires are real. Very, 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 very real. I always reference the burning bush. Spiritual fires are too real. And is this going to keep happening to Beyonce? Is there something weird following her because of the industry or because of her husband, or maybe things that behind the scenes she feels like she's had to do to stay in the industry? I do kind of feel like it's a little bit of both. Because at the end of the day, you don't know what people have to do every day to sustain something. You have no clue. Some people, for certain spell work, they have to eat shit once a year. I mean, it gets crazy out here in these streets, bro. So I want to know, are these spiritual fires? I'm kind of feeling in my spirit that they are, because remember, she had that church of Beyonce, which was a building she bought in Louisiana, I believe. And no, it was a house and she converted it into a church, and somehow that ended up catching flames. And then Christmas morning, literally yesterday, her childhood home literally was on fire. Like, the pictures of that house were crazy. I don't know if anything in the house and there actually was a family who is staying there, but nobody was hurt. Thank goodness. So we're going to see what's going on here. Give me a second. Do I want to use these? Yeah, I will. I'll use them. I'll just incense them real quick, because the energy I just fucking got from Megan, that shit was weird as fuck. Megan is literally on some like shapeshifter weird ass shit right now, and that energy was so fucking creepy. I'm like, woo! I wish I had my sage. All right. Let's see what's going on. You know, the tap. Look at that. I didn't even have to do nothing. There's the fire. There is the fire. Okay. Tower card. I feel like Beyonce knows something is coming. I feel like this has to do with more than one aspect in her life, though. If I were to be like, okay, well, what's coming in her life? It would be multiple things. The Tower card. This could be a lot of negative news coming out about her and about people around her and about maybe even something being exposed. I feel like, you know what's crazy, you guys? I feel like there could be people coming out in her team, or people that have been dancers for her, or people that have been, y'all remember that drummer she had a couple years ago? And the drummer was like, "Oh yeah, Beyonce is on some weird voodoo shit." Like that drummer. If you looked at the drummer in the eyes, the drummer looked like it has seen some shit. The drummer looked petrified. I'm not even gonna sit here and lie. So this is the kind of energy that I'm picking up on. It's actually a lot of I'm hearing repercussions. So you better start repenting, girl. I really don't know what else to say. I'm just hearing a lot of repercussions with this Tower card, and I feel like with because I'm looking at the top of it, and I kind of feel like whatever we think is going to happen around Beyonce is going to be way more intense than what we think is actually going to happen around Beyonce. It's like, oh, you know, things are happening, and then we're going to be like, oh, shit is motherfucking. I'm telling y'all, I can't tell you just one thing because I feel like it's going to fucking like something. Everything around her is just gonna literally leave people's jaws on the floor. And I feel like the Tower card is also talking about some kind of truth as well coming out here. I just feel like when it comes to the energy around Beyonce, the next 5-10 years, we're gonna have our jaws on the floor. Because this is a multitude of beings that are seen, beings that are unseen, good luck, bad luck, karma. You know what I'm saying? It's like I feel like Beyonce has tried to have so many years of actually trying to balance stuff out in her life on karmic scales. And I feel like for a long time Beyonce's been trying to balance her karmic scales with things that she's done behind the scenes, but she knows she's going to have some kind of payment for something here. I just heard powers that be. But yeah, I didn't want to be in this energy too long, you guys. This is a lot of intense, like very intense energy, also very dark. So I didn't want to sit too long in here. I'm not going to pull any other cards because I don't want to deal with too much third eye damage today. I appreciate it. Check out the description box below for anything you guys might need from me, especially those high vibrational channels. I think are really important right now because I feel like people need higher vibrations. I feel like there's a lot of awkward energy floating around in the collective and shit like that. So 100%. Make sure that you guys check it out. Much love. You and these background noises.